Good afternoon, everybody. As I struggle to make any traction on YouTube, because this is my video for this week, I'm going to talk about my experience with T-Mobile. So I thought I'd signed up for this thing called a 55 plus plan where you get 2 lines for $30 with unlimited text and all this stuff. And so I called their customer service, and purportedly they had set it up, but it turned out that instead of my bill being about 60, 5 or 6, 7 whatever dollars when you include taxes, it was $100. So I went into the T-Mobile store and asked him what's going on. And so I guess the guy, even though I asked him for this plan on the phone, he ended up taking me off of a family plan and putting me on some individual plan, and I'm paying $45 a month for myself and my daughter. And so with taxes and all that stuff, it came out to $100. So anyway, so she goes ahead and puts me on the 55 plus plan, or I guess they call it a magenta plan. So, but guess what? It's not $30 a line anymore. It's $35 a line. So I'm going to end up paying $76 a month. So I'm making a savings there. And then as we're wrapping this up, she goes, how much you paying for your internet and Wi-Fi? And I said, about $150 a month. And she says, well, we could do it for $50. So, okay, tell me more. So, so anyway, she grabs out all the equipment and tells me what to do. I asked her, I said, don't you need to send a service guy to route cables and stuff like that? She said, no. She says this works through a satellite. I don't know if that's true, but anyway, apparently all you have to do is plug in a power cord and you're good to go. So she's giving me the equipment. I guess I got 2 weeks for free to see how it works out. I've set it up in my house. And I did query her. It said, well, do I get a landline with this? And she said, no. She said, that would be something separate. I don't know if we can do that. So I kind of thought to myself, I do have a landline, and I guess really for the most part, it's apparently not working. And it's like, I don't care if it doesn't work, because I just get junk calls on there all the time. And it's like not been working for months, and I don't care. So basically, my landline, I'm just like reserving a telephone number for myself. And that's about all the usefulness to it. So I went to the rock climbing gym, last week, and I asked someone, or maybe it was yesterday, I asked someone, and he says he's with AT&T, he's got a landline, he's paying like $60 a month for it. He says he's not using it. So I said, whoa, that seems kind of high. So I dug my Spectrum bill out of the trash. I just paid it. And I won't show this to you because I give away my address and account number. But here's the breakdown of the bill, which I thought was interesting. Okay, the actual Spectrum internet with the Wi-Fi service and all that comes to like $96.24. The landline, the phone, if you will, is $23 a month. And then on top of that, apparently I was paying for TV, which I didn't even know, and that's another $30 a month. And when my wife passed away, we did have a TV service, and I had that canceled, and the bill dropped by like a factor of 2. We were paying almost $300 a month, but which, by the way, initially started maybe a couple years earlier at under $200, so they really jacked that up. So it was about $300 a month. And then when I got that service canceled, the bill dropped about $125. And so that was like in 2021. So now this bill's kind of creeped up to about $150. But anyway, but apparently I've been paying for some degree of TV service because I got Spectrum TV. I don't even know what it is. So it's interesting, all these sneaky little bill subscriptions, I guess, that you can have that you don't even know you have. So anyway, I'll see if the T-Mobile thing works out for me. If it does, I'll just completely cancel the Spectrum completely, and go with T-Mobile. I guess if it doesn't work out, then I'll have to call T-Mobile and start negotiating. Certainly take the Spectrum TV off because I'm not using that, and probably take off the landline as well, since I guess it's silly to be spending $23 a month just to, for no other purpose than to be reserving a number in my name. So yeah, you gotta check what's on these bills. I guess I've just been really complacent. Yeah. So, and I guess one other thing, somebody had told me that I guess they put out a YouTube video once a week. I'm trying to do this, see if this helps my channel. So it doesn't matter what the topic is. Well, I guess as long as it wasn't, something inflammatory. But this YouTube thing is, I don't know. I just don't feel I'm all doing very well with it. I don't know why. I mean, maybe I don't look very good. Maybe I know I don't speak very well. Probably don't have a great personality. I mean, there's a guy who's 45 years old, living with his parents, hasn't had a job in 8 years, and he's doing 10 times better with YouTube than I am. Now, believe me, I don't want to trade places with this guy at all, but I guess I would like to have his talent, though. See, because I'm going to say he must be way more talented at this than I am, because he's doing better with it. So, I mean, that's obviously my future going forward. Life's fear is that I'm so untalented that I get scared if I could just navigate life. My life skills are pretty bad. And again, another thing happened at work last week where we were having to take this course, and then of course this test. Of course, who almost failed the test is me. Everyone else passed with flying colors and all that. Me, I almost failed it, so at least I didn't. So yeah, this being untalented sucks, but anyway, that's all I have for today. But yeah, check your bill, see what you're really being charged for, because you may be surprised that there may be opportunities to save money there. Because at the end of the day, I can, even if the T-Mobile doesn't work out, I could still probably save $50 a month from Spectrum, and I didn't know that. I guess as someone that's potentially, certainly heading towards retirement, I guess you've got to start trying to get your expenses down. My burn rate is really high, so yeah, I guess everything helps. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.